A new exhibition in London showcases the dark and ominous history of the occult and the supernatural from across the globe, just ahead of Halloween. Dark Secrets, the esoteric exhibition, opened to the public since October 11th, offered audiences antiquities as varied as Europe's largest collection of cursed dolls, a 19th-century vampire hunting kit, and shrunken heads created by the Amazon's Shuar tribes as war trophies. The exhibition includes over 1,000 objects divided within 27 rooms. Relatively contemporary exhibits include a jacket worn by American guitarist Jimi Hendrix, rumored to be linked to his premature death at the age of 27, and a ceremonial staff attributed to British occultist Aleister Crowley. The exhibition also aims to debunk and expose fraudulent mediums and illusionary devices like Ouija boards and slates that supposedly captured messages from the dead. Speaking to Reuters on Thursday, October 23rd, forensic anthropologist and magician Matteo Borrini said, "You see how mediums were using methods, if we won't use the word tricks, to actually pretend that they were in contact with spirits. So you'll see here some slates, for example, that have been used to make apparitions and to make proper apport in the sense that a spirit message." Other paranormal forgeries included a fake werewolf skull and fake skeletons of fairies. Also up on display was a two-headed fox preserved with taxidermy created by Soviet surgeon Vladimir Demyakov. The doctor claimed that his two-headed creation survived for a few days, but this claim remains contested. With the presence of Druid artifacts like carved ritualistic monoliths, the exhibition also serves as a reminder to Halloween's pagan and Druid origins. Borrini explained that Halloween started as a pagan religious festival and moved across the years. It became in some way demonized by the Christian Catholic Church, but at the same time, it has been embedded with the Day of the Dead, and nowadays it is becoming more popular in a sort of more commercial way. The exhibition runs until May 2026.
Traditionally, cursed is something that has a negative influence on people that are handling or being in contact with this specific object or this specific place. In this exhibition, there is the biggest collection ever presented to the public of what are believed to be cursed dolls. Now, in this room, you see how the medium were using methods, if we want to use the word tricks, to actually pretend that they were in contact with spirits. And let me tell you that the methods used nowadays are not very different. So you will see here some slates, for example, that have been used to make apparitions and to make proper apport, in the sense that a spirit message. One of the pieces that is actually striking the attention of many of our visitors is the real Jimi Hendrix shirt. Now, this shirt belonged to this very famous musician. And the reason why it's there is that because Jimi Hendrix is considered one of those that have been cursed by the 27 circle curse. What does it mean? That you are a very famous, very successful person, but for one reason or another, people say, oh, they sold to the devil, for example, they will die very young, specifically at the age of 27. Of course, being in the UK, the exhibition couldn't avoid to talk about one of the most eminent figures in the occultism history, specifically from the UK, that is Aleister Crowley. So there is a room that recreates this. I don't want to spoiler that too much. But there is a very, very interesting piece over there that is a staff that belonged to Aleister Crowley. There is his signature there. Actually, Halloween started as a pagan religious festival and moved across the years. It became in some way demonized by the Christian and Catholic Church, but at the same time has been embedded with the Day of the Dead. And nowadays is becoming more popular in a sort of, if you want, commercial way.